it hasn't been effort. I think last week specifically was probably the best week of effort we've had all year as far as guys chasing the ball and really working hard to strain and finish. Really what it comes down to is execution. The beauty of offensive line play and the burden of offensive line play is you got to have 5 out of 5 guys get their job done. 4 out of 5 guys can be perfect and execute at a very high level. But if one guy doesn't do his job, the success ain't going to be there. And that's what the problem is that we're having right now is we're not getting 5 out of 5. So we talk about trying to be tight as a fist. 5 guys doing their job are pretty strong. You don't have a very good fist when you got 4 out of 5. And it's not one guy. It's different guys taking different turns of not executing. And at the same time, it's my responsibility to make sure I get all 5 guys executing as much as possible.
Coach, I was wondering your thoughts on Taylor's play this year, what you've seen out of him, what's impressed you, with him in the pocket, and how he's kind of led this offense in the first 4 games?
Yeah, it's Taylor does a great job of preparing every week to be able to have success. I think that's the key for any great quarterback is your preparation, and then just a level of care. Not care as far as taking care of yourself, but caring about winning and caring about trying to make sure that the offense does as well as it can. He'll come into my office and we'll talk protections, we'll talk a number of different things, and on the sideline trying to get his eyes every now and then. And I think we're starting to build a little bit of a relationship. I'm not his position coach, but I think a relationship between an offensive line coach, offensive lineman, and the quarterback is pretty key. And he's doing a good job of reaching out and building that relationship. But as far as him leading the offense, I think there's a lot on his plate. I mean, there's a lot of communication he's got to do between the skill players and the offensive line. There's maybe a few things we're going to try to do this week to alleviate that a little bit so that I think the more you're thinking, the harder it is to play football. And that's everything we've been trying to do over the course of the last few weeks when we've been struggling on offense is to simplify and to let guys play a little bit more and eliminate the thinking. I think coaches in general, it's our job to fix problems. And sometimes when you over-fix a problem, you end up over-coaching, and then you create overthinking. And so that's what we're trying to do to be able to help him perform at the highest level like he did in that first game, like he has many times throughout the season.
Yeah, first off, I'm extremely blessed and grateful for this opportunity. And, the extra points are fun and all, but you come to be a kicker because you want to kick field goals. And so having the opportunity to kick field goals in a game is a cool experience.
Yeah, I know that's your first one here at Troy and everything, but did you kick any at Georgia? Did you kick field goals? I've seen a little bit. I know you did kick off a whole lot and everything. Did you kick field goals or anything at Georgia?
Yeah, so at Georgia I only kicked I kicked off a handful of times for UGA, but I never got the opportunity to kick any field goals or extra points there. So coming here and kicking field goals was a dream.
Hey, Brooks, this is John Johnson at the Open Eagle. I think this is our first time we get a chance to talk to you. Your decision to come to Troy, just tell us a little bit about that.
Right, so I went into the transfer portal January, right after our season ended, and I had some offers here and there and was talking to a bunch of people, but at the end of the day, I came and visited Troy, and it just felt like the right fit, and built a connection with Coach Lindsey and Coach Brown, and I just felt like this was the right decision.
Now you have a relationship with the South Carolina coach, Beaver. He recruited you to go to Georgia. What was that relationship like, kind of between the two of you guys?
Yeah, so he recruited me out of high school to go to Georgia, and we built a really good connection while we were there. We were only together for 1 year, my freshman year, and then after that he left to go to Oklahoma. But it was a really cool experience being able to play with him and then see him progress through his career and now being the head coach for South Carolina.
With this group and everything here at Troy, how have you kind of meshed? How are you kind of fitting in and filling out your role here with the Trojans?
Right. So when I came here, I wasn't sure what to expect of the guys or anything, just because I've been at one place for 4 years, and I got here and I was really welcomed with open arms and built really good relationships so far, especially with the specialists, because I'm with them literally all day. But the team's been really nice to me, and they always push me to do my best, and I'm trying to push them to do their best. So I think the relationship is good there.
Yeah, I had a chance to go back and watch the film. Obviously, we're disappointed. It always starts with the quarterback and ends with the quarterback. Obviously, I didn't get the job done. We didn't make enough plays to win the game. So just got to get back to the details of, executing our fundamental offense and just being us, and I feel like that'll be just enough.
From your perspective, I know you threw it a lot in that ULM game. What's not working right now in the rushing attack that needs to change, just kind of from what you've seen, or is that something that you focus on?
I wish I could give you an answer, but that's that whether it's me helping out the O-line, and more in the RPO game, or just I guess making some more plays with my feet. I think I can definitely help them out, but as far as schematics, I'm not really sure. We're trying our best, and we're gonna get this thing rolling. It's just Rome wasn't built in a day, and we're gonna keep a positive attitude and just keep hammering away.
You played in the SEC before getting ready for the showdown with South Carolina. What are your expectations for this matchup? What do you see out of this South Carolina defense?
They're very well coached, very disciplined. They're really good up front, as every SEC team is. They're fast. They got good guys that can play corner. So we definitely have our work cut out for us. But that doesn't mean that I don't expect us to go down there and do what we do. So I'm excited. I've been down there before. It's a heck of an atmosphere, and it's a lot of fun to play in. So.
Hey, Taylor, this is John Dope, and I was going to ask you about that. I wondered had you played there, and I know that it was playing the atmosphere there. After a game like a disappointing loss like y'all had Saturday, how fun is it to get back on a stage like that? In that, I know y'all would go in as an underdog, y'all have a chance to do something and upset someone and kind of right the ship.
Yeah, like I said, I've been there before. It's a lot of fun to play there. But we're not focused on upset, all that sort of stuff. We're just focused on Troy being Troy, and then the scoreboard will take care of itself. So that's kind of where our head's at. Executing ball plays, and then hopefully